Yo, is your brain basically a heavy metal concert right now? Replaying that one time you said U2 to the waiter? That's anxiety, the world's worst manager living rent-free in your skull.
Trying to logic your way out of a panic strike is like trying to put out a grease fire with a fan. It just doesn't work. You're dynamic action on the wrong battlefield, soldier.
What if the off switch for stress isn't in your thoughts, but in your tissues? We're talking a 20-second biological hack you can trigger anywhere, anytime.
I'm about to drop 5 weirdly effective physical habits on you. They're fast, they're simple, and best of all, 0 ohm meditation required.
We're hacking the system from the outside in. Stick around for habit number 5. It's the ultimate ninja move for when you're stuck in a meeting and can't start doing jumping jacks.
The ear massage trick. Sounds weird? Just wait.
We're starting at the top, literally. Your ears. Most people think they're just passive sound catchers, like little
Go. Think of your ears as a hidden control panel. They are absolutely packed with nerve endings that have a direct hotline to your
Your ears aren't just for listening. They're a high-tech control panel for your nervous system. They're wired directly to your vagus nerve, the body's internal chill-out supervisor.
Forget being dainty. Use your thumb and index finger to grab the outer rim of your ear, the helix. Pinch it firmly and start a gentle rolling motion. Start at the very top and work your way down to the lobe. Give it a nice sustained pull. 10 seconds per ear, 20 total. It's like a manual override for panic.
You're literally dialing down the tension. That buzzing in your head? Quieter. That tightness in your jaw? Gone.
Now for habit number 2. Everyone tells you to take a deep breath when you're stressed. Honestly, that is some of the worst advice out there. Here's why.
We're going to flip the script with reverse breathing, also known as the physiological sigh. It's your body's built-in reset button that you use.
Don't start with an inhale. Start by letting it all go. A long, slow, complete exhale through your mouth. Empty the tank and feel your shoulders finally drop.
That buzzing in your head? It gets quieter. The tightness in your jaw and neck? This is where it starts, and this is how you release it. Use it before a big meeting or during a tense phone call. Remember, they can't see you doing it. When you're in bed and your brain won't shut up, this is your instant physical mute button for that internal noise. It's like rebooting your system from the outside. No force required, just a gentle, strategic connection to your nerves. A soothing, calming massage.
Now for habit number 2, where we break the golden rule of breathing. Get ready for reverse breathing.
Everyone tells you to take a deep breath when you're stressed. Honestly, that's terrible advice. Let me tell you why.
What's happening? You're literally dialing down the tension. It's like you've got a manual volume knob for your stress levels. That buzzing in your head? It finally goes quiet. That tightness in your jaw and neck? This is the ultimate release. Use it before walking into a stressful meeting. Or even on a tense call. Trust me, they can't see you doing it.
When you're in bed and your brain just won't quit, this is your instant physical mute button for all that internal noise.
Think of it as a hard reboot for your head from the outside. No force required, just a gentle, strategic connection. A nice, calming massage.
And reverse breathing.
Everyone and their mother tells you to take a deep breath when you're stressed. Honestly, that's actually terrible advice. Here's why.
Forget the old ways. We're breaking the rules and breathing backwards. It's called the physiological sigh, and it's a total game changer.
Think of it as your body's built-in reset button. You already do it when you're crying or drifting off to sleep. We're just hacking it.
Do not inhale first. Start by letting it all go.
Give me a long, slow, complete exhale through your mouth. Empty that tank. Push out every single bit of that stale, anxious air. Feel your shoulders drop? Good. Now, take a normal, gentle inhale through your nose. But wait, here comes the magic part. Don't pause. Take one more quick, short sip of air right on top of that first breath. Stretch those lungs just a tiny bit further. Now, let it all out. One long, slow, incredibly satisfying exhale. Try to make it twice as long as your inhale. Feel that release?
That's one cycle. Inhale, sip, then a long, slow exhale. Repeat that 2 or 3 times. Boom. 20 seconds to total calm.
When anxiety's got you, that big deep breath everyone suggests, it's a trap. It's like overstuffing a balloon that's already at its breaking point. We're tearing up the rulebook and breathing backwards. Meet the physiological sigh, your body's secret built-in emergency reset button for pure stress.
You do this when sobbing or falling asleep. Now we're hacking the system and doing it on command. Ready for the 20-second reset?
Do an OT inhale yet. Start by dumping everything. A long, slow, get-it-all-out exhale through your mouth. Completely empty that tank. Evict every molecule of that stale, anxious air. Watch your shoulders finally drop. Now, take a normal, easygoing breath in through your nose.
Without stopping, take one tiny extra sip of air on top. It's like topping off your tank for maximum relief.
Finally, release it all in one epic, slow-motion exhale. Make it twice as long as the inhale.
Ready for the secret sauce? Without pausing, take one more quick, short sip of air right on top of that first breath. Now let it all go with one long, slow, incredibly satisfying exhale. The trick is making the exhale twice as long as the inhale. That's one cycle. Your body is already saying thank you. Repeat this 2 or 3 times. In just 20 seconds, you've manually overridden your brain's panic button. That long exhale is your remote control. It pings the vagus nerve, which tells your racing heart to take a chill pill.
And that double inhale? It pops open tiny air sacs that collapse when you're tense, flooding your intense red with fresh oxygen.
You're literally flushing out the stress gas, CO2, and slamming on the brakes of your heart rate. Instant biological reset. Repeat this cycle 2 or 3 times. That's all it takes. Just 20 seconds to reclaim your composure. That long, slow exhale is your secret tool. It triggers the vagus nerve, your body's internal chill-out boss, forcing your heart to slow down. The double inhale reinflates those tiny air sacs in your lungs that snap shut when you're stressed, superchanging your oxygen levels. You're physically purging carbon dioxide, the literal gas of stress, and stomping on the brake pedal of your racing heart. Deploy this the second you feel that chest flutter, or when a nasty email sends your frustration levels through the roof.
The best part? It's totally stealth. You can perform a full biological system flush at your desk and nobody will suspect a thing.
Stop trying to breathe in peace. Exhale the anxiety first. Clear the wreckage to make room for the calm.
We've tackled the ears and the lungs. Now, let's head all the way down to the floor. It's time to get grounded. Literally. Feeling dizzy or spaced out, like you're floating away from your own body? This tap is your gravity.
Stuck in a never-ending line? Impatience is just anxiety in a hurry. Don't let it win. Just start tapping.
At your desk and feeling untethered? This is the ultimate eviction notice for the chaos in your head.
Tap your way back to the now. It's the only zip code where calm actually lives.
The cheekbone press release.
Where's your tension hiding? Most likely, the jaw. We clench it through the daily grind and the nightly rest.
Grinding teeth? It's like we're trying to chew through the weight of the world with these 2 hinges.
But the real tension isn't just the muscle, it's the attachment points. And the mother lode? It's right here.
All right, hands up. Find those cheekbones, that hard, prominent ridge right under your eyes.
Now, slide your fingers down about an inch toward your mouth. Feel that little dip. And then, a bump of muscle.
Meet your masseter. It's your heavy-duty chewing muscle, and right now, it's probably as hard as a rock.
To relax the masseter muscle, drop your jaw into a relaxed O shape. Let it hang loose. Now, take your index fingers and press firmly into that muscle bump we just found.
Ooh, feel that? That's a good hurt.
Keep the pressure steady and firm, no thrust, just a deep, sustained press. While you hold it, slowly open and close your mouth.
Feel that muscle working under your fingertips? That's the tension leaving. Hold that for 10 to 15 seconds per side. And don't forget to breathe nice and slow.
But what about when you're in a situation where you can't massage your ears, or tap your feet, or press your face? What if you're in the middle of a conversation, or giving a presentation? Habit number 5. It's your secret tool when you're under fire. Listen closely, because you can deploy this move anywhere, anytime, and nobody will have a clue what you're doing. The quick focus object trick. Simple, subtle, and incredibly effective. Anxiety shrinks your world until it feels like a trap. Your brain gets stuck in a chaotic, inward spiraling storm. The escape route? Force your focus back out into the world, but do it with a gentle, laser-like precision. Don't just scan the room like a panicked bird. Pick one single, totally ordinary object and lock onto it. Study that object like it's the most fascinating thing you've ever seen. Become an expert on its every detail. This is the quick focus object trick. It's a 20-second hijack that puts you back in the driver's seat.
What are you doing? You are forcing your prefrontal cortex, the logical, observant part of your brain, to come back online.
You're giving it a simple, concrete, non-threatening job. This pulls mental energy away from the amygdala, the tension center.
Future disaster!
The amygdala is currently calling out about future disasters. You can't fully engage both at once.
By choosing to focus on the pen, you are choosing to starve the anxiety of your attention.
It's a Jedi mind trick on yourself. You're not saying, don't be anxious. You're saying, hey brain, check out this doorknob. This is your secret tool for socially anxious situations. On a date, in an interview, or at a party. When you're stuck in your own head, you can instantly project your focus out into the world.
It's a harmless, calming way to quiet the internal commentator. This is the habit you use when you can't use your hands. Anxiety is like a shrinking cage, making everything feel like a threat. Your brain gets trapped in its own chaotic storm.
Break out by forcing your focus outward. Not a wild search, but a laser-focused look at one single, totally boring object. A pen, a crack, a leaf, a button. Pick something neutral, something so dull it's actually calming. No phones allowed. For 20 seconds, become a detective of the mundane. Study it with intense curiosity. Is it shiny? Matte? What's the exact shade of boring? Look for scratches. Watch how the light dances on it. Is it smooth? Rough? If you touched it, would it be ice cold or sun warm? Is it heavy? Rigid? Why is it even there? If this object could talk, what secrets would it tell about its purpose in this spot? Take a slow, deep breath while still staring. Now exhale and let the tension go. Boom. 20 seconds. You just hijacked your own brain.
Your logical brain is back in the driver's seat. You've officially muted that annoying internal commentator. You're back.